Hey everyone. After a couple of weeks of, a little different worship on Sunday mornings, we are ready to start Saturday night service. But we're going to do this as I don't know what you want to call it, super safe service or something like that. So those who have every reason to be a little anxious about the virus that is there and what's going on. And if you're worried about it, this service is for you. We came up with this and put this together, using my imagination, Jim's imagination, and feedback really from some people too, to go all the way as safe as we could possibly think of making it. So I'm going to walk you through this. This will be tomorrow night, Saturday night at 5:30. You'll come in the door, and Mr. Boggs will be here to open the door for you, so you don't have to touch the door. Everything will be propped open. And as you enter the church, you'll notice a reminder again, we've got hand sanitizer on the wall. Can encourage you to use that as you come in. We assume those who will attend this service probably have their own mask, but we secured some masks here too. So if you don't have one, you can pick one up here. And then as you come in and sit in the sanctuary here, we will have pews with a couple of worship folders that will designate where people will sit, and we'll space it out so that we can maintain our social distancing. During the service then, it'll be very limited. It'll be a short and condensed service. I'm going to do everything from the altar, so I'll be up and as far as possible. It's really impractical for me speaking to wear a mask, especially with a microphone on, and so I'll maintain my distance that way. There will be no usher here to keep the numbers down and remove that. We'll not take a collection. The collection basket will be available to drop off an offering on your way out of church when we're done with it. We'll shut the fans down and shut the air conditioning down. God is blessing us with a decent day tomorrow to do that, so that the air movement in here will be limited. There won't be any singing. There'll be very little back and forth. In fact, I've redone the creed, where I'll just read the creed and the congregation then would say amen. So there's just a few spots in there for the congregation to say amen. Limit the exhaling and inhaling and all these things as we go through it. I would imagine the service probably won't be much longer than about 35 minutes or so. But then when we're done, I will put my mask back on, and we'll ask everybody to understand who's here and the concerns that we have. So as we leave, we'd ask you to keep spread apart and maintain some distance. We'll exit out this way again, which has kind of become the pattern. And then as you go, drop off your offering if you want. Hit your hands with the hand sanitizer. I'll stand outside with my mask on if you care to talk, and offer feedback. The reason that we're putting this service together this way is we figure if we go as far as we can in the order of safety, if we're going over the top and people are more comfortable kind of sliding it back this way, that we'll begin here. And so I'd like your feedback, after church, with whether you'd be comfortable with hymns, with whether you'd be comfortable with the creed, all these things that are there, and we can work back then off of what I would call an extreme safe service back to something that would be more comfortable for the congregation. We can work into in love what will work for us. So we'll see how the demand is, how many people show up, and we'll work off of that. So other than that, we'll see you this weekend for worship, and God bless you until then.